Hello folks, and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a short tutorial, well hopefully short, on how to create the armors that are unplayable in the game and how to create a mod for it. Now this is going to be as simple as I can make it. So first thing you want to do, we're just going to go ahead and load up just the Skyrim master file. So go ahead and load that, and we'll come back when that's all loaded. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is go over here to your object window and scroll down, find armor, click on your armor, wait for that to come up. Now as you can see, there's different stuff, the Blades Curse and stuff. You can actually mod that and put that in the game yourself, because when you click on it, it comes down and there's this playable marker here. That means you can add it into the game in a mod other than just going and getting it from the Blades. But what we're going to do with this one, just to show you how to do this, is we're going to go down here to close, and let me find this here, and where is it? Okay, the Sigic clothes. These are cool. You guys have seen these before, I assume. This guy, he wears these. He wears those. Those are cool. Very cool mage clothes. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and duplicate each one of these. The hood and everything, duplicate and duplicate. Okay, cool. Now you're going to want to rename these. I usually go with start off with renaming with 000, and we'll do T.A.P, close, get rid of that. That's fine. And it'll say create new object, push no. Are you sure? Yes. And then you just go ahead and do the same thing here, 000, T.A.P, and then you do that pretty much for all of them. Same thing, create new object, no. Are you sure? Yes. And then you just do that for all of them. So I got it all done here, and now what we'll do is we'll scroll down here to the all, and in the filter we're going to just put 000, and then we will hit all and let it load up. Okay, it's loaded up everything. Now you can see these are up here. Now we'll do it with the robes here. Double click on it and it comes up. You can name them whatever you want, put a value. You can either enchant them or no. Switch the weight, and then we'll just go with that right there. What that does is decides if it's light armor or heavy armor. We're just going to put it in light, and for the robe, for this we will make the armor rating, oh I don't know, let's just go ahead with a 100 armor rating. Alright, and then the alternate material lets you choose the different kind of material. That, don't worry about none of that. And this is the world model over here, and this is your armor add-on here. Don't worry about none of that. Armor clothing, like that, right? Okay, so, and make sure it's marked playable. All that's done, so we'll go ahead and hit OK. And we'll do that again here with light armor. The weight, we're going to go ahead and make it 2, because this is the hood. Well, no, for the hood we'll just leave it at 0. For the armor rating, we're going to make that at 50. Make sure it's checked playable. Don't worry about nothing else. Push OK, and then go through and just like the gloves, Same thing. Light. Armor rating of 50. The glove's probably going to be a little bit heavier, so we're going to set that at 2. Make sure it's marked playable. Okay. And then the boots. And mark it as that. We'll make boots weight of 3. Make the armor rating 50. Marked as playable. Okay. Now, there is a template armor tag, so you can choose that, but that's I don't really mess with that. And that'll give you the stats of the template armor that you use. So push OK there. Now what you want to do is you want to do a recipe. So go ahead and we're going to type in recipe, R-E-C-P-E, and it'll take a second because it's looking for everything. There we go, recipe. And it doesn't matter if you messed it up like that, but we're going to go down here and we're going to look, just for this one, we are going to look for leather boots, and we're going to duplicate all the leather stuff. We'll duplicate that, and then just like with the other one, we are going to put 000, and in this case it's T.A.P, and then you want to switch where it says leather to something. In this case, these are we will just put PY for Sigic, because I don't know how to spell it. Okay, and same thing. And then you just do that with all of these. Okay, we got them all done. Now we need to make a temper recipe. So we'll type in temper into the filter. It'll come up. Now you're going to want to use the same ones. So same thing with the temper recipes. You just make sure you use the same kind of armor. Like I used leather, so I'm going to use leather. Now you could do other ones. Now you just rename that just like you did with the rest the recipes. Okay, we got those all named, so we'll go back to our filter. We'll type in 000, and it'll wait for it to come up. And as you can see, we got our clothes here, and we got our recipe and our tempers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, check. 1, 2, 3, 4, check. Okay, for the recipe for the boots, double click, let this come up, and it'll, over here in the created object, you want to go ahead and drop that menu down, go up, and choose your boots. And it'll say object count. You can create more than one object. You can choose, this is the amount of materials required. You can actually add materials if you want to. Say like you could put iron or whatever if you want to do that. And the match conditions, you can has, perk, whatever. You put add it in, and let's just say has perk. Check that. Has perk, and you can go ahead and choose a perk that you might want for it, that you have to make it. But we're not going to do that one. Cancel. Alright, so now what I've did is I've aimed this recipe at my boots. I say that you need 2 leathers and 2 leather strips. Alright, and it needs to. You can change that to 1 if you want. You just change it to 1 like that. Well, okay, that's the different types of leather. But you could change how many you need for it. A good way is just to make a new one with the leather, and then make it a 1, and then delete the other one. Okay. All right, that one's done. So we'll go ahead and we'll push OK on that, and then we'll do the cuirass. Same thing. Go to your created object drop down, and we're going to go with robes. Now it requires 4 leathers and 3 leather strips. Okay, that's fine. Everything's good there. And basically you just do this with every one of your recipes. These are gauntlets, so we'll just have it point to my gloves. The helmet. We'll point our created object to the hood. Check. And then temper is the same thing. For this case it's boots. Check. Cuirass. Drop down created. Robes. Check. Gauntlets. And create that object. Gloves. Check. Oh. Now, see, there's something I didn't notice. We're going to open that back up. You see this right here? This already has the different perks on it and everything. You can just go ahead and delete those. I didn't notice that before, but we're going to go ahead and delete those so you can improve them, and it doesn't require any extra perks or anything. So you just click on them and push delete. And for the helmet, we'll make sure this is right. The hood, right there. We'll make sure that is taken out of there. Alright, and that, we'll make sure this doesn't have any perks on it. No perks. We're good. Okay, that's all there is to that. Now we need to place it in the world. So I usually just go with a chest. So we're just going to go chest and find you an empty chest. Large chest, no respawn's a good one. We're going to go ahead and duplicate that. Don't use the original one. Just go ahead and duplicate that. And we're going to go ahead and rename that to 000 T.A.P chest. Right? Create new object. No. Are you sure? Yes. Okay, then we'll go back to our filter. We'll type in 000. Wait for it to come up. Okay, we got this here. We're going to open our chest up. Now, we'll put mage armor for the name. Now you can set it to respawn, and it'll respawn every I think it's every 5 days or something like that. But you don't have to. You can just have it a one-time thing since you've got the recipes, and you just take your armor or clothes in this case, and you drop them into this chest. And just because I'm funny like this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to type in gold. I'm going to create a new one, type in gold, and we're going to go ahead and throw 20,000 gold in there just for fun. Alright, now we need to put the chest in the world. In this case, most everybody knows, you know where white runs at. So we're going to go ahead and go down to our cell view, click on world space, and I'm going to click on Whiterun world, and we're going to go to the Plains district. Okay, here we are in the Plains district, and we got to figure out where we want to put this. First we got to figure out where we're at. Okay, right there's Breeze Home, there's War Maidens. There's a good spot. It's right over here we're going to put it. I'll click on that so we can get in here. This is a good spot right over here. And right there looks good. Right there looks good. We're going to take that, drop that right there. And I know it looks huge. So you hold a Hess and you shrink that down. You can make it as big or as little as you want. We're just going to make it a little chest. Just like that. And it's in the world. Alright. Now we will go ahead and zoom out here. And what you want to do now is save your mod. So you push your save button. Since you haven't anything active, it'll come up in data. And we're going to name this one just test. Yeah, just test. No, just test. We'll call it test armor. There we go, test armor. That way I know what it is. And we'll go ahead and save it. And it'll save quick. And that's about all there is to it. So let's go ahead and go in game and see how it looks. Okay, here we are on Whiterun with my little Khajiit character I made for testing, Vladimir Pustin. Yes, Vladimir Pustin. Let's go over here. We'll go over to where we put the chest, which is over here. And the chest should be right there. Oh, look. It's inside the barrel. That's not cool. So that barrel didn't show up in the creation kit. You might want to think about that. So, but you still can open it. And we got this here. And everything's in there. And it says light armor. So we'll go ahead and take everything. We'll go back out here. While we're over here, we'll say, hey, Adrian.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy.
Right. I just want to know what you got for sale. Yeah, we need some leathers. Now, I could add these leathers. We'll just go ahead, since we got 20,000 septums, we'll just buy everything of hers. We'll go ahead and do that. Alright.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
So let's go ahead and put our new outfit on that says it's light armor. So we'll go ahead and put our like that. Notice that our armor rating down here, right down in here, is going up and down. So we do have armor. Let's take. It says it's armor. Okay, where's my hood? Did I put my hood on? Now it's not showing the hood, but it says it's on. So see, because you can see where it says armor rating changes. But that's okay. You still look cool. You can I guess you can put on a thing. Maybe I didn't mark it as playable. We'll go ahead and check that again. Let's make sure that we can use our workbench. And we're going to go ahead with the robes. Want to improve? Yes.
Not bad. Reminds me when I first started smithing.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Adrian, I need to borrow that forge a second. Excuse me. And hey. Let me use the forge, damn it. There we go. And when you look in the thing here, you'll notice that I have Nightingale armor and all that. I have my mod installed for my guild armors. I'll put the link to that in the description. But here we have the Sigic armor. Do you want to create this item? Yep, and everything is creatable too. And that's all you got to do for that. Alright guys, this has been my little mod tutorial on how to make your own armor using the clothes and stuff like that. You can do this with different armors, like the Nightingale armor. You can do it like that with that. So remember guys, if you liked the video, go ahead and push thumbs up and then share it on social media, as it really helps out the channel. And until next time guys, remember to keep your sword sharp. Don't be a milk drinker. And always watch the skies, traveler.